Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the fourth. Is it? Yeah, it's the fourth week of the third season of the PvP League. And in one sentence, I'd also like to say, wonderful third advent to everyone. My name, as usual, by now, is Celty, and I'm joined by someone today. You guys won't believe me. You remember how he was struggling with his internet last time? Well, guess what? He finally has it. I'm talking about Iceflux, of course. Hey, Ice.
Hello.
Yeah,
How
so
are you doing?
Your internet is stable this time?
Yeah, after a nice 2-hour phone call with the internet provider.
Okay, I'm glad, because it was a bit it was a bit sad without you. Everyone was asking, where's Iceflux,
No, don't tell a lie. You all had a secret party.
I mean, there were a few people, they were having a party, yeah, but I was sad.
Do you want to name these few people so I can slap them?
I don't remember that. I think Erasia was one of them. I'm just kidding. All right, so very, 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 I'm so excited for this week. You know why? Because we had the patch.
Yeah, new patch.
Yeah, we had the second class balance patch. And we also teased, for all of you who may have not gotten it, we've also teased what we currently have, all right? Big disclaimer, work in progress. It's just a preview. We have posted a preview of what we're planning to do for the third class balance patch. We're already in full discussion about it, and we're having, oh boy, are we having a lot of discussions about it. You have no idea. Have you been reading, Ice?
I've been reading it. My Discord keeps pinging literally every 5 seconds.
It's
the
amazing.
essays that are typed in that channel is crazy. Yeah,
so much feedback from the community, so much feedback from the task force. It's incredible. I'm assuming that the third class balance patch will be by far the biggest one. Can't wait for the Exca buff min attack plus 4,000. Erasia, you're not supposed to say anything. Right. Hello, vegan. Hello, Grouch. Wait, what was that again? Bonsoir, monsieur. And there is, we're still waiting for the 24-hour stream, by the way.
He did say he'll do a 40-hour stream soon, so it's good.
Oh, yeah, I heard that story. You're supposed to do a 48-hour stream now, Erasia? That's a bit, As
long as I do something in return.
Yeah, I mean, Erasia, compared to us two, is still very young, so I guess he has the energy left to do that.
He should do.
I'll do it during Christmas holidays. You guys heard it.
Can you please say you promise? Because, you're just words at the moment.
48-hour stream during Christmas holidays from Erasia. You guys heard it here. Me young. Yeah, you're young, Erasia. You look like, I would assume somewhere around 20, perhaps.
Really? I thought he looked like he was 25.
25?
Yeah, he looks a bit old to me.
You look old. He looks fresh and young and 22. Look at that. See?
I have got the best baby face in the world.
Oh, you actually do. That's true. Yeah, so let's see. You guys have any questions? Let us know. So far, we're waiting. Looks like Futona, one of the moderators from the PvP League, has posted the first, what do you call that? Secret word to whisper them to participate in the today's PvP League. The word, by the way, is Achim. I think they're repeating the words all the time, right? It's always the same.
I think they are, yeah. It's always the same words, but it makes things easier.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, okay. So let's talk about the main points of what was changed in the second class balance patch that dropped this week. Mainly, I would say, I'd say gladiator, but then again, it's for the mercenaries. They've seen a little debuff. They've seen a little nerf. A little bit less damage. They have a little bit less defense from stone skin now, and 3% less damage from aggression, to be precise. But I mean, they're still packing a huge punch, nevertheless. Same goes for the Saints, or well, more precise for the Priesters. They have seen a little nerf from prayers, so they do 10% less healing now. But on the other hand, they have a new passive that allows them to get magic hit rate, which is, you know, a huge boost for them because they haven't had a buff at all to improve their hit rate. With the Nobles, the biggest single change was the fact that Lure of Incubus was further decreased from 15 to 12 seconds. So that's going to be really interesting to see how that affects PvP, especially because we have a lot of Nobles. And the Explorer has seen, on the other hand, a little buff with a new passive that instead of increasing their, or rather decreasing the time it takes between shots fired with their dual guns, now increases the damage output. So that's going to be interesting to see if anyone has actually skilled that, although we obviously cannot tell for sure.
It's going to be quite exciting to see how it impacts the entire PvP stay as well. I mean, like you said, this would be our first opportunity to see how it all works in an actual event.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to be really interesting to see the impacts this has. Let me see. Right, looks like we are still gathering the participants for the first round today. Yeah, so any feedback you guys have, because I see already feedback in the chat, head over to our Discord, and that's the best source to drop your feedback, because that's where we're always looking. We have a dedicated feedback channel, a dedicated command where you can give your feedback, and then that all gets collected into our what's that called again?
Spreadsheet.
Infamous spreadsheet, yes.
Which is getting very big now. It's got 1,000 rows.
1,000?
1,000.
Last time I checked, it was like 350.
Yeah, I've been slacking, okay? don't call me out like that.
Did you just add like 700 new items like that?
Yes.
Am I supposed to have Christmas holidays or not?
No, you don't deserve Christmas holidays. You need to fix the game first.
All right, gotcha. I'll do that. I mean, you gotta remember that we do take all the feedback with a grain of salt, and of course, we can't take the feedback like one-on-one how it's in there. But obviously, all the feedback that is going in there is, especially when it comes to the class balance, is obviously discussed with the task force. Right, and it looks like we have our first PvP of today, which is, starting off strong, Tennopain versus Tofu.
Yeah, Tofu for pain. Let's go.
So that's gonna be, it's the first match, but already super interesting matchup. Court Magician versus a Sniper.
I mean, in most of the times we see Tennopain PvP, he doesn't usually use his entire combo often. So this would be a good idea to see if he ends up being forced to use his combo, especially with the new changes of Lure.
Yeah. Also, I don't remember seeing him really use Protection of Mana, but he does have it on now. He just turned it off. Never mind. And he's starting off with Lightning Shock and then going for the entire combo. And as we know it from him, he's having a lot of DPS. But okay, there comes the moving shot. The stun. I'm waiting for the lure. Lure not coming. There was the sniping. Ice Shield is gone. Tennopain using the so-called CMK tactics with his Phantom Grief. Was it Phantom Pain? Phantom Grief. PG? Phantom Pain? Either way, 34 seconds in. I stopped a little bit late. 34 seconds in, we already have the first winner of today.
Yeah, Tennopain just destroying his opponent. He didn't even use lure either, which is interesting.
He
Probably
didn't.
saving it for just in case an emergency happens.
That does make me a bit worried though. Like, I don't remember seeing him use lure. What happens when he does use lure? You know?
Well, you might as well just bend over. That's all you can say to that.
Right, next one. Nobi. Oh, I'm sad he's not being matched with Vegan again. Nobi versus Kings Down, if I'm right. I'm having just a name
I
bug here.
believe, sorry, it's I1 v Cyclona.
Okay,
Is
because
the actual matchups. So Cyclona is CM and I1 is obviously the Exca.
yeah, because on my end they skipped Nobi. Ah, right. My bad. Sorry.
Wow, poor Nobi. I guess that match will happen after this one. But meanwhile,
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
meanwhile, this match is happening still.
Yep.
And it was interesting. The CM did get a lot of damage done, and they did use lure. But we are noticing that the CM hasn't really got control of the PvP anymore. It's like before they had pure control. They basically controlled the flow of the PvP. They had complete dominance, and now it's like the other player, the excavator in this case, has a chance to outperform and outplay.
Yeah, but we do see that, especially against a class like the excavator that doesn't really have a very high DPS. The Court Magician still has a very high survivability with the amount of MP they have, as you can see. And there comes the lure, and I mean, that's just enough time to regenerate a lot of MP again.
Yeah, and what we're noticing as well is the buff to the dual gun mastery. It doesn't seem to be adding too much extra damage.
Well, it's question if I1 has it skilled at all, right?
Very true. He may not have it skilled.
Yeah. Because obviously it just came out, and I can understand that people might be a little bit skeptical towards that passive, in terms of, okay, is it really worth using points for that? But you do got to remember, guys, that it not only does it improve the auto hit damage, but also the skill damage when you use dual guns. And it also increases min and max damage, so it's a guaranteed damage improvement.
I have a question for the viewers. Is it bonus damage for each dual gun, or does it just register it once? So as you got two dual guns, is it basically 400 extra damage, or is it just the standard 200?
Wait, I don't understand the question right now.
So you have two dual guns.
Yeah.
And the dual gun mastery obviously increases dual gun power.
Mm-hmm.
Does that just increase it by the one dual gun or both dual guns?
You mean per shot?
Per shot and per skill, yes.
That's an amazing question. My assumption would be that it is per shot. Although, no, my bad. No, so the damage that you see inside the character tab is, to my knowledge, 2 shots. Because you know how you like fire twice and then you have a short pause?
Yep.
So that's per 2 shots is the amount of damage that you get. The total damage.
That's quite a big damage bonus then, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, it is.
That's like 400 damage considering the dual gun attack speed. Cool, so next match.
Well, I mean, it's 200 damage for, a few skill points. Like, if you're going for a PvP build, I'd assume that damage is, in fact, an important thing. Well, we see Nobi in the chat, but he wasn't here in game a second ago.
So you'll get match after. So it looks like Nobi's match will be postponed till later. So we have got the next match, it looks like.
And I saw that Crimson Dust just missed.
Yeah, that's a big thing. And this is an excavator v sniper. We're seeing this a lot more now.
We are, yeah. That's one thing that people have been saying, that like explorers have been coming up a little bit lately. So
they definitely have. Now we're starting to obviously balance the explorers quite a bit, and we're starting to balance a lot of the other classes. there's a lot of people who play Explorers, and they obviously seem to be liking the new changes. Or they just like building Explorers.
I mean, Explorer is an amazing class.
I mean, they have wings, of course.
Yeah. Well, but only the excavators, not the snipers.
Imagine a single player knowing better than a staff. Well, I'm sure that we know more than a single player in certain topics.
Alright, there comes another sniping. Oh, but this time Crimson Dust was on him. And I just hurt him quite a bit.
That was huge.
Yep. They're kind of even right now, so it's a good chance to turn around.
I mean, he has to wait for Crimson to expire, and he's only got like 500 HP or so.
Yeah.
Not much at all. This is all going to come down to who can get the last skill off.
And there comes the burst shot.
Oh.
Oh, beautiful.
Excavator took it. Oh, that was
beautiful.
So
that was a great PvP fight.
that was as close as it can get.
Yeah. Sniper was dominating initially, but then Mr. Kolak just took everything he had and turned it around. Amazing.
Obviously, that timed Crimson Dust at the exact same time as sniping really was impactful on this PvP outcome.
Absolutely, yep. I wonder if the damage calculation was mishandled by the sniper, and maybe he thought that it wouldn't hurt him that much, when it clearly just did. Or maybe it just didn't see Crimson Dust at all.
Sure. So, is this Nobi's match happening?
Yes, that's Nobi's match finally. Excavator versus a Shaman.
Now, obviously, Shamans did get extra hit rate with the last patch change. So if anyone has skilled those points in, they have got extra hit rate. So hopefully they'll be able to hit more, and yeah.
Although, when it comes to... Oh, did it just... No, never mind. Okay, when it comes to Saints, I don't think they did really have an issue with hit rates, at least from what I could tell in the PvP League.
Well, a lot of Saints that you see these days are mostly running Con and Wiz builds, just because, you know, that's what they need mostly to play their class.
Yeah, but you got to remember that magic is only magic hit rate is only increased by intelligence, as far as I know.
Well, yeah, but then you have got other
of
items
course,
that can increase your magic hit rate.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that, like, I didn't really see Saints struggling too much with hit rates, but obviously I could be wrong in this regard.
Maybe that's just because other players don't build decks at all.
Yeah. Right, so we got a Court Magician against a Sniper. Ragusen versus Eisen. It's looking so even.
It is very even, though, man. Eisen is a very big sniper, though. So it'll be interesting to see how Ragusen can handle the damage output from the sniper. Because already we can see Ragusen has nearly run out of MP.
Which is a rare thing to see from a Court Magician, to be honest.
We are getting the combo off now. So doing CMK tactics to get 2 extra skills onto the combo. Wrath of Earth, some more pain, a lightning shock, and the law actually hit, so 12 seconds. And we can already see with those 12 seconds that Ragusen won't be able to recover too much.
But still, he's able to recover, I'd say a decent amount of, you know, MP and HP.
Oh, but he's ran out of MP. The sniping just took it all down.
Yeah, that was brutal right at the end.
But that's a big change, you know, the 12 seconds. If you had the 15 seconds again, that's an extra region of your MP.
Definitely.
So that is obviously an extra 3k MP that was not able to be recovered, which is massive.
And you do see that the matches are a lot quicker, a lot, you know, more fast pace when you fight against a noble, whereas beforehand, you know, you had 12 seconds Shade, and then you had 30 seconds Lure of Incubus, and it was just slow and sluggish, and now it's just like ping, 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 you know?
Absolutely, so we have got the next match.
Yep.
I like these matches the most. A good old-fashioned noble matchup. 2 CMs trying to do the outplays, land the first stuns, and yeah, it's always quite fun to watch these sort of matchups.
Definitely. And I'm just seeing another question. Are you planning of making every single skill of every skill tree useful? What about the first skills you level up? Definitely, that's one of our major goals, is to make every single skill in the skill tree usable. Not skillable, right? You don't want to have every single skill at the same time, but definitely a viable option to skill, right? So when it comes to the first level skills, that's something we haven't really looked into so far, but that's definitely something to consider. Absolutely. Oh, and there just comes the lure of Incubus from Kiki Omega. It gives him 12 seconds now to regenerate when he was looking really low already.
Yeah, and hiding in the crowd just to make it harder for me to click him. So he does get his combo off. Grab of Earth, Fire Pole, some Fireballs. He seems to like his fire, obviously. Throwing some ice too, because why not?
Oh, that was just a critical
crit,
strike.
though.
Oh,
That's
okay.
That crit really actually helped.
That crit,
Delaying the next action.
yeah, probably saved his match.
Who says you can't get lucky?
Right, next up we have, is that, oh, Excavator versus Sniper. Amazing.
Yet another.
Well, when it comes to excavators and snipers, well, Explorer in general, not much has changed, really.
Not much has changed now. The only change, really, is that obviously sniping cooldown has been increased,
Yeah.
and excavators have got a bit more damage output.
If they
but
use
not
the
much-
passive.
Yeah, not much has changed in terms of the actual matchup at the moment, though.
Looks like Randall was just sort of AFK there. Oh, and I think Pong just gave up because the Crimson Dust missed. Yeah. I saw Crimson Dust missing, and that's when he decided that, nope, no chance.
Yeah, like, well, if I can't use dust, I'm just going to walk it off.
Well, Crimson Dust is a very important skill for an excavator, because like I said, they don't really have that big of a damage output.
Absolutely. Cool, we got Lance CFE Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Another CMV MK. I like calling him Lincoln, okay? I know it's probably like Link or something, or Link, but I call him Lincoln, because why not?
I say a licking.
Lincoln. Lincoln. Oh. Okay, so MK VCM. It's a nice fun matchup.
Always, yeah. Now, a lot of people, or a few people, have been saying that the Magic Knight has been left out of the patches a little bit. So rest assured that we are looking into Magic Knights. But then again, I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, anytime, let us know. Right, 2 ice balls, they're all teleporting around. No one wants to get hit first. Lancia making the first move. And Futona was
Get the
just...
first.
Yeah, name bug, sorry, my bad, yeah.
You and your name bugs today.
Incredible, right?
So Lincoln does get the full combo off. And Wrath of Earth teleporting away, trying to again play the game of chase and try to avoid potential stuns.
Oh god, that's a lot of teleporting.
Oh. So Lance did get the shade.
The lure.
The lure, yes. Oh
Yeah.
my god. I've been speaking too much about lure and shade today.
Understandable. A lot of nobles today.
There's been so many nobles today.
It's going to be interesting to see if, the damage output compared. I think Lancia is going for a Constitution build. I saw a lot of HP then.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That tends to work quite well with MKs.
Absolutely. Now another chance for Licton to, yeah, there we go. A lot of damage output. And it also seems like Lancia has a lot of avoidance. A few misses from Licton then.
Oh, Lincoln does take the win though.
Right, when we'll be able to crit with moving shot? Never. No, I don't know. That's something that is on our list, but again, those are things that are a little bit further down. Let me see. Have you
Wars instead
considered?
of PvP?
Excuse me?
I mean, the issue of considering wars instead of PvP, like this sort of event, is it's a lot easier to organize a PvP event than it is to organize a war between, a group of people. You would have to
Definitely.
rely that those people all attend, and it'll be a lot more difficult to organize.
Right. So we have Gladiator versus Excavator. Heretica, the Mr. 48-hour stream soon to happen.
Yeah, and there wasn't that many changes to Gladiator in this patch, was there? Mainly just some extra HP they could get.
Well, on the one hand, they got some extra HP
And
from
they got
Heart
some
of Steel, which was previously a very unused passive. But they also have a little bit nerfed damage with 3% less on aggression. And now, I don't know the number. I think it was 86 less defense from Stone Skin because 3 stages were removed then.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how much of a difference the damage output is, and if they actually start taking more damage than they do before.
Well, Heretica is putting up a pretty good fight then. A lot of Crimson Dust, which, Crimson Dust hurts the Gladiator a lot.
Yeah, there's also Poison Bullet as well, and Guncat has been happening. I think they're both maxed as well, so there's a lot of dots damage being done.
Oh, very good move from Heretica then. As soon as he was pulled close, he used Burst Shot to stun the opponent. And he's trying to keep his distance. You can see that. He is trying. Also, we see Aim Shot is high enough for the 60% slow. Very good to kite Gladiators and melee classes in general. But both of them are out of mana.
Yeah, it's going to be down to using Burst Shot and Shield Bash just to regain some mana and HP.
Yeah.
Or this could just become an auto-attack war.
Well, that's when the Excavator is in a disadvantage because the Gladiator does have a higher auto attack damage, obviously, than the Excavator. But yeah, obviously the Gladiator has to get close in first. Oh, and we just saw that Shield Bash didn't work, so Heretica is now trying with auto hits, keeping him away, using Crimson Dust to avoid any potential damage. Another Crimson Dust.
That's another Crimson.
My goodness.
Has got enough time to recover some HP and MP though. When you got Crimson on you, you just can't do damage. You just got to run away or just wait.
Well, generally speaking, Gladiators do have more HP than Excavators, I think. So, theoretically,
But in this case, at the moment, obviously the Excavator is looking quite healthy.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, Heretica, we know from Heretica, he is a very skilled Excavator. He knows what he's doing, and you can see it just now again that he knows what he has to do with the Gladiator. He knows that he has to keep his distance. Whenever he comes close, use Crimson Dust, So, yeah, he knows his opponent very well.
The question is, who will win? See, the Gladiator's been quite low, but it always seems to be a stun war. You stun, you recover.
Yeah.
And then it just happens to be a repeat.
Unfortunately, I just realized that I didn't start the clock. That is very unfortunate, but if I had to guess, I'd say we're close to the 5-minute mark. So, I mean, Heretica is slowly declining in health, and...
Oh.
Didn't hit.
Get some big damage off with the Tornado Slash.
Oh.
The auto attacks, though, are doing work.
Yeah.
That is the win.
Wow. I didn't see that coming, I gotta be honest. That was a lot of damage then.
For the person who whispered to me, did you take the time? As you just heard, Celti did not take the time.
So, Gladiator at the end just decided, nope, not having this anymore. It just went all out, I guess.
I mean, we did see that he was keeping his MP quite often. Like, he was trying to build it up, waiting maybe for one last attack, one last combo. No, I didn't mean a war event. I meant class changes to make some classes be focused on wars. So, with the class balancing we are doing, we want them to be good in both PvP and PvE as well. So I don't think we've considered, class changes to focus purely on wars, because our main goal is to allow them to be good on both.
Yeah. Obviously, what you do see in a lot of games these days is they have separate stats and skills for, well, maybe not skills, but stats for PvP and PvE. Obviously, we have one skill tree, and that one skill tree in Florensia has to cover PvP, PvE, has to cover all sorts of things. And as I mentioned multiple times, that always means that some cuts have to be made. So there's always one, person that is not gonna like the changes, but that's how it is, and we always have to find like the middle ground that works for everyone the best.
Really, and that was big. So the CM looked like they had mana still, but one sniping just took everything off.
Looks like PXN, which by the way I've never read this name before in the PvP league, so welcome. Is going for a dexterity build.
Yeah, they got mainly con. They got 22k HP,
Okay.
and one sniping just depleted their entire MP pool.
Yeah.
So I assume he had no whiz.
Right. So who we having next? Or was that already everything from the first round?
We'll find out, I guess. Vegan v Nobi for the second boring match. Awesome. We've been informed. Now, we all know how Vegan can just heal himself, every single time. And obviously, Priest did get a bit of a nerf with Prayer, so now it's only 30%, not 40%. So it'll be interesting to see if that does make a big difference. And obviously, Nobi's build is mainly aimed at doing a lot of dots as well. So we will definitely see some form of damage on both sides, hopefully.
Well, even with the 10% decrease in healing ability, I don't think we're going to see the full impact of that in this match because, again, Excavator, not very high DPS.
Absolutely. I mean, you say that, Vegan is taking damage today. Well, he was.
Yeah, healing up instantly again.
The heals are still doing a lot. He was healing for 2,700. Nobi is timing his stuns, trying to stop the master recovery, but the heals are just so big. Yeah. 3,300 on a heal. But every single time Vegan tries to do master recovery, Nobi is continuously stunning him, not allowing him to have that opportunity to heal himself up. So Nobi's playing this very smart. It's just trying to stop Vegan from healing, I guess. Have you thought on giving anti-heal skill for a class? I haven't seen any ideas about that sort of thing yet.
How would an anti-heal look like?
So it's kind of like, well, it could either be an effect added onto a skill maybe, that just basically reduces healing for a certain time. Or it could be, a weapon attack sort of ability. But it'll probably be more commonly used on maybe some skills that do damage over time effects, for example. So if you're poisoned or something, it could potentially reduce the healing you get in return.
Oh yeah, okay, so now I understand what it means. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure on the effect.
Cool, so Vegan is taking a lot of damage though. For once, he is not the immortal priest.
Yeah. Now, I'd be interested in knowing if he feels the 10% difference. If that's what's making it out right now.
Well, I would say the main part of what's making a big difference right now is Nobi is continuously stunning Vegan every time he tries to heal. Every time he tries to cast AOL, Master Recovery, anything, Nobi is continuously stunning him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that really is making a big difference, but Nobi has run out of mana now. So this could be Vegan's opportunity to actually get the heals off.
Yeah, but then again, Vegan is also pretty low on mana. Well, on his hand, it's probably still like 2k or something, but, it's slowly but surely depleting. And, when it comes to both not having mana, that's when Nobi has the upper hand, because he does have the auto attack damage, and Vegan, as we know, doesn't have auto attack. He doesn't have a carry. He only has the... there you go.
We take the win. Now, the big difference I also saw was not only was Vegan's HP not able to recover as much, but he actually ran out of MP. Usually, he never runs out of MP.
That is correct.
But I believe that was due to Nobi continuously stunning him during the heals. Oh, and straight away we get a cry saying buff priest again. Lovely.
I mean, priests are seeing a dramatic buff in what we've planned for the third patch.
Just noticed on the chat. If you have some really good balancing ideas, please let us know in the feedback channel. We do collect them all. We do talk about those and bring them up in our balance community team. So if you have any other good ideas, because I do like the grievous wounds idea, it'd be kind of interesting to see what else you got come up with.
Right, and that was indeed the last match of this round. So let me bring up the ranking, and we'll shall have a look how it looks like right now. So first place we have Lincoln, however you want to say that name, with by now 10 wins. Wow, amazing. Followed by Tenopane, who we remember missed the very first round of the first week, and thus he's having 9 wins, still very strong. Followed by Nobi with 7 wins and 1 loss. And then Aizen, 6 wins, 1 loss. And then something rather interesting, Iwon with 8 wins, 1 loss, and 3 draws.
Yeah, I think he's had a couple of extra PvPs due to odd numbers during the round.
Yeah, just like today when he had 2 PvP. No, not today actually, that was Nobi. But yeah, he had a couple more PvPs, that is correct. Which makes it even more interesting to see him on the 5th spot. But we do remember 3 draws, that does hurt quite a lot.
Wasn't the 3 draws against vegan?
That is correct, yep. All of them were against vegan.
Against vegan a lot.
Yeah. Exactly. Which I already told him, if he's gonna be matched against vegan today again, then I'm just laughing. I'm sorry, but that's hilarious. 3 times against vegan. That's where it would be interesting, seeing that we know how Iwon performs against vegan. So it would be interesting to see them actually matching up again and see if vegan would still be able to hold up with healing. You know?
Absolutely, it would.
But yeah, what we see, 2 court magicians and then explorer, another court magician, and then it starts mixing up with shamans, gladiators, etc, etc. But, you know, a lot of explorers. Crazy.
Yeah, there is a lot of explorers, and some of the other people further down the ranking haven't really participated in much rounds at the moment. But yeah. Maybe we will see those come up soon. So we are having a lot of the same people from the first round. I am seeing a couple of new people.
Yeah, I've been seeing a few new names as well, but mainly we do see the same people every week. That is correct.
Lincoln, I'll pronounce it like licking or licking. Something's wrong with you, man. I have my skill reset. My armor level is 1. Oh, interesting. So you reduced your armor of light to level 1.
Really?
That's interesting.
Armor of light on 1 as a priester. Seems like a bad decision.
Maybe vegan didn't want to be immortal anymore.
Right, but we do see a lot of people watch. I wonder why not more people actually participate, because there's a lot of people watching here. Now, we do also see a Guardian Swordsman. I would love for this person to participate, but, you know.
I would love it too. I mean, I'm actually kind of interested to see how Guardian Swordsmen would actually do right now.
Definitely, yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of, I guess you can kind of guess the outcome, to be honest, because they don't have a lot of damage. They do have a defense, endless amount of defense, but...
You say they don't have a lot of damage, but they do have impact energy, which makes their auto attack stun as well.
Yeah, but, you know, it depends against whom they're fighting, and if it's something like a noble or an explorer, then it's pretty much impossible for them to get up close.
Wait, why is my name being mentioned? I'm confused. Does that mean I'm in the PvP round? I'll gladly enter the PvP round.
Yeah, looks like you're participating.
Match me against Tenopane, I'll stomp him.
Right. We're getting the names in for the second round.
Okay, yeah, because I want to use my full skill reset. My build is kind of troll now. So there we go. Vegan is basically trolling.
Okay. But then again, he's been doing that all along.
He has, yes.
Yeah, we're getting the names, a lot of names for
A lot of names, yeah.
second round.
And definitely a lot of new names as well that didn't enter the first round.
Yeah, actually true, yeah. Let me see. Eisen, Lucky Strike, Krypton, Dragon, Ragusan. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Ragusan.
Probably.
King's Down, Lost Boy. Yeah, a lot of new names. Indeed. Oh, I love it. Amazing.
Okay,
Right.
cool. The second round is going to start off. Who will be the first round? Kiki Amiga v Lancia.
Wasn't that the start of last round as well?
No, that was Lancia v Link. Was it?
Wait, was it?
No. I don't remember.
Me
I'm
neither.
too distracted. Cool, so we have got an MK versus a CM. Just so you don't get mixed up between the two. So we're going to have a little more of a game of cat and mouse. Both teleporting away, trying to get the first on. The lightning shock stopped the... This is funny. Lightning shock stopped the door. Well, the shade, sorry.
Did the shade just miss from Kiki?
No, so basically they both tried to use it, and one's obviously teleported away from it, and one managed to cancel the skill usage using lightning shock. So it's a bit of mind games at the moment, trying to be able to land in the CC.
Well, but you know what I can see? I mean, obviously we've seen before, even before the changes, that...
Oh, that was big.
Wait, yeah, it missed?
Yeah, the shade missed. He had an opportunity and the distance to be able to use the skill,
God.
and it missed. And now we're going to have a bit more of running and catching.
Lancia had enough.
Well, you didn't just read what we saw in the chat, but yes, he missed again.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Kiki just gave up.
Two misses in a row. Instantly, I believe he locked off.
No,
Nope.
He gave up probably before Shade even missed. He gave up, but he would have had a chance actually.
Well, on my screen I saw basically he tried to do it a second time, he missed, and then he just locked off.
Oh God!
I'm out of it. Bye.
Right, Retica versus Tofu, Sniper versus Excavator. Let's see how Retica performs against the Sniper.
God, yet again another Excavator v Sniper matchup.
Yeah, I'm saying a lot of Explorers these days.
Okay, that's interesting. We don't really see many snipers use net launch, well, net trap. Sorry.
Right.
Crimson Dust hitting yet again.
Yeah, but Shooting Nova missing on the other hand.
Yeah, but Tofu is taking a lot of damage due to some of the skills he's been hitting during Crimson. And Eretica is doing a lot of damage in return.
Can you target Tofu?
I mean, I did have him targeted, but they keep running away.
Yeah, they keep running away.
I mean, if they could just fight like men, I wouldn't have to keep chasing after them.
And that was one for Retica.
Yeah, it seems to be a very one-sided win. Eretica seemed quite comfortable during the entire PvP.
Vegan versus Randall. Now, is it just me, or is the whole like flair of the PvP different than last season?
It definitely is. Like, I mean, trying to remember last season was very one-sided. It was like you would have certain classes that you know would win.
Yeah.
It was like mainly nobles. Anytime you were against a noble, you know you've lost. And many people just didn't try, or, they didn't, they just knew they were going to lose. But now it's a bit more, nobles can actually lose. They actually can be targeted, they have a chance to lose as well. So it's definitely a lot more faster paced. It's definitely more opportunity for other classes to actually get in, except obviously Excavator.
Yeah, the thing is that I mean, I can't say it often enough, is that class balancing has never really happened before in the history of Florensia. So it's like I'm unbelievably excited to finally see that happening.
It's definitely an exciting thing that has been needed for quite a while. A lot.
Yeah.
It's nice to see new things. It's nice to see differences in skills. Now it's nice to see changes happening. But obviously, as for players, they need to understand. We know there's a lot of other things that need to be touched on, and it's just trying to get a bit of both worlds.
Absolutely. Yeah, of course. While we're doing the class balance stuff, we're obviously also working on other things in other places. Now, we do see that Vegan is having not that much of an issue like last round with Randall.
Ooh, that crit though.
That hurt.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but snipers crits are just like the coolest animation. Like a forward.
Well, Explorers, yeah, that's true.
No, it's just so cool.
Although I do think that it's cute when Saints do crits as well. Because, like, they float for a second.
They do, like, a little star jump in the air.
Yeah. That's so adorable. I mean, Saints in general, just adorable.
Okay. You love Saints, huh?
I would actually love to play a Saint, yeah. I think they're an amazing class. So much you can do with them.
Be careful when you say those words. I'm pretty sure someone will disagree. Anyway, it looks like Randall is out of mana. But Vegan's looking very healthy still. Full HP, nearly. And he has got a lot of mana still.
Yeah.
And with Randall not having much mana, I don't think he's going to get the damage off. And this could end up being a draw.
Definitely. But Randall is infusing himself with damage from Thorn Shield slowly. But we're already almost 2.5 minutes in. So I don't think the reflection is going to be enough to get him killed.
Absolutely. And Vegan just pointing out his Chains of Light has missed over 200. Wait, sorry. 28,371,289 times. I have to be exact there,
Ragusen, I would have participated in the PvP League if I wasn't commenting it. I would have actually participated.
Do you think you would have a chance?
Probably.
I mean, we've had all your big talk about, you knowing how to play Etzka properly and other people not knowing how to play it properly. So,
I mean, you see, I'm a bit rusty, okay? I'm a PvE player, okay? But yeah, I have a pretty good chance, yeah.
Oh, so do you think you can win the whole thing?
I would say I would probably get to the top 3 explorers, yeah.
Ooh, big words from a small guy.
No, still another draw. We're 3 minutes and 30 seconds in. But yeah, I mean, it's looking like a draw at this point.
Meanwhile, checking the chat, it looks like Ragson is in love with Celti and is gonna hopefully propose to Celti.
Oui, je t'aime.
Just so you know, Celti is my waifu, so you cannot have him.
Right, I've seen that. When did that happen?
I got bored one night and I decided you're my waifu.
Ah, right. Alright. Fair enough, yeah. That's how it works.
Exactly.
And we're 4 minutes in. 57 seconds to go. I mean, at this point, we probably know what it looks like. Right, see, okay, so what can we get out of this? Yeah, Vegan might be healing, or Saints might be healing themselves a bit less, but he's doing totally fine. So it looks like last round, what was that against Nobi?
Yeah.
Nobi just did an extraordinary job against Vegan.
Well, the big difference what I'm noticing is obviously Nobi was doing a lot of damage over time effects, and he was continuously stunning Vegan every time he tried to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the snipers, they don't tend to level up their damage over time things, or they don't have as many. They just have the big skills. So they're trying to do pure damage compared to actually dot damage, which goes to show you how much damage over time damage actually makes a big difference.
Definitely. And we are coming to a close in this match. Yup, that's 5 minutes, and that's it. Tofu says there is a way to select 2 people. Yeah, I know you can hover with the cursor above someone, but try to chase the person while you're walking around, while you're following them, especially when it's nobles teleporting around. That's impossible. So that's why we came up with this solution where we have 1 health bar at the top right and 1 above the head.
See, they say that Nobi would be self-confident. He had to stun all his master recovery as Nobi did. Yep, that was definitely a big thing that could have changed. If Randall had stunned Vegan during his master recoveries, that would have made a big difference. Because obviously master recovery, he was like 9k HP. It's insane.
Oh.
Cool, we have got Tenopane v Krypton.
Yeah, does Krypton not have any equipment on?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's got no equipment. He's just taking all the damage in the world, and yeah, that's
Besides
it.
the sword and the shield, that's it. No equipment at all.
Just gonna check his equipment quickly. Yeah, he had no equipment on at all. So you know, guys, if anyone does that sort of thing where you just don't even try to participate, then you will most likely not be allowed to participate in the next one. Because obviously we want to see legit PvPs. We don't want to see trolls. Tenopane does get a very free win though.
Yeah, definitely. Just yeah, a bit sad to see stuff like that, but oh well. And we also have already the next one, which is Kings Down versus Slick. Again, Kings Down, not a name that I've seen before.
Ooh, it's a shaman too. Always interested in shamans because, you know, a good shaman who PvPs is always kind of good to watch.
Definitely.
Because obviously you got to balance offense and defense at the same time. So one class where you kind of have to do both. Okay, Lincoln just relogging. The old reliable stun, GG10A skilled win. But if you made no difference if you don't have more than +10. Celty tonight. You and me alone. Sushi, burger, whatever you want. Just me and you chill. Well, Celty, what do you say about that invite?
A sushi burger?
Sushi, burger. It's both question marks, so either one or the other.
You know, I'd say yes, but the problem is I can't decide which one of them I'd like to have more.
I mean, do you like both?
I love both. I love sushi and burger.
Well, you can have both according to Exxon. There you go.
Oh my god, was that just... Did someone just change their eye color? Yeah, that was Jeremy.
Of course it's Jeremy.
Of course, who else is it? How about sushi as an aperitif or however you call that, and then burger. Great. Now I'm hungry. Fantastic. Good job, guys. Now I'm hungry.
I'm cooking my dinner afterwards, so you know I've got that to look forward to.
Yeah, but what about ordering McDonald's?
Why would you order McDonald's?
Why wouldn't you?
It's disgusting food.
Can we stop talking about food? I'm getting hungry.
You started the topic of food.
No, Raguson started it.
Well, good job, Raguson.
Now we're seeing. I'm not sure what's going on here right now.
There's a trade bug.
Okay.
Apparently.
Oh,
cool,
so
it looks like we are going off.
Sorry.
I said, well, it looks like we are starting off.
We are indeed. I think what he meant was that the trading was still happening. You know, when it's like in the background happening, but there's no window.
Yeah.
And then you can't do anything else.
Yeah, and it says trade window is closing or something.
It's like, exactly.
Please leave me alone.
Right, the shaman pretty strong. Lincoln actually has to teleport away.
Yep. Oh, we got the full run.
Okay.
Oh, touch darkness. Cursed leaf just to reduce the magic defense more. And we are going to get the big skill, but Lincoln does counter it with a teleport in and a lightning shock, getting the combo off Fire Pole to a Wrath of Earth. I think this may be enough damage to beat the Shaman.
Yeah.
Yep, get the lightning shock, and that's it.
But the shaman was definitely knowing what he was doing. Definitely.
Absolutely. Definitely played it well. You know, got the Thorn Trunk, reduced the magic resistance. He then started to do Touch of Death in the combo. Unfortunately, he didn't really see the teleport incoming, it looks like.
Yeah.
Or didn't think the teleport would happen so quickly. Usually most Shamans do Chains of Light there, so maybe he did. I'm not sure. Cool. Next round, we got 2 Peace and Wars. I1 v Mr. Kolak.
2 excavators.
What? 2 excavators? Isn't this just, you know, whoever plays it better, or is it just more luck based?
Well, it's not. It's hard.
I mean, they're all going to have the same sort of skills. You're going to have a lot of damage over time effects and stuns.
Yes and no.
Stuff.
Previously, perhaps, yeah, probably they would have the same skills, but now, not necessarily, because now they, even though we didn't change too much with the Explorer, they do have a bit more options when it comes to what they want to skill and what not, you know? But generally speaking, I think it really comes down to who does more damage.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree on that one. It's going to be the case of who uses their skills correctly. Damage, it's going to play on a few factors. I like it when people just use the finger sword as their one-hand sub. It's like they're showing off, you know, like I'm gonna hit you with my finger.
Yeah, that is a hilarious item indeed.
That was so close. I1 does take the win, keeping true to his name.
Well, for once, not fighting against vegan.
So Celti,
Yeah.
what dessert do you want to eat tonight, according to Ragazon? He's asking you a nice question there.
That would be mousse à chocolat.
Oh God,
Well, you know,
that sounds fantastic.
You know what it is?
I do know what it is. It sounds
I
fantastic.
love it.
Oh, and Ragazon hates it. So you know
Oh
what that
God.
was. Next round, it looks like it's Ragazon v Satix
Yeah.
and Priest. So another priest, and maybe he's not done a troll build like vegan. Maybe he's built properly or changed his build based on the changes that happened not too long ago. We are seeing that the damage really isn't hitting him hard.
Not yet, but Ragason is going for the, you know, go in a little bit, probably like try to keep him from sitting down and healing himself back up, and then teleporting away again. That's probably going to happen until Armor of Light does run out.
He's essentially teleporting, tickling the guy, and then teleporting away.
Exactly.
Like a little tease.
And now that Armor of Light is gone, we do see the entire combo coming in.
Ooh, damage.
But not too much.
No, it's only did over 10k damage so far.
Yeah,
I've got the lightning shock, another fire pole, and the armor of light is back on, and that only did about 12k damage in total. And the priest is just resting, recovering, saying, well, if you want to run away, I'm just going to recover my HP back.
Yeah, that does look for me as if Sir is going with a Constitution Wisdom build then.
It looks like it, yes. Definitely got quite a lot of con, and it does look like he's got quite a lot of MP as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, we already see Ragazon's got half his MP. Satis doing really good on his HP. His MP is already half as well. But, you know, he's looking quite healthy still.
Yeah, but I mean, Ragazon can literally just, you know, use Lure of Incubus, then teleport away and sit down and take his time to regenerate. Oh, okay.
Hey, that all went good. And even if that wasn't a crit, he did get the sleep off.
Absolutely.
Let's have a look. That French accent is perfect. There you go, Celti. You are master of many languages.
Merci beaucoup. Ask to Iceflux about my PS5.
Oh, PS5. Yeah, I don't know what he means.
Dad, oh my god, you know, everyone wants a PS5. I don't get it. Guys, just wait like half a year and you'll have a PS5 anyways with more games than right now. And probably cheaper as well, mind you.
I mean, I've got a PS5.
Yeah, of course you do. I have my trustworthy PS4.
I mean, PS4 is just garbage.
No, it's not.
Cool, we have got the next round on that note. I would not dispute that further view because it is garbage.
Yeah,
And
I was looking for PXN, but I couldn't find him. He just teleported all the way back there.
We have got Ivy Queen v PXND, Shaman versus a CM.
Look at the HP of that Shaman. Oh my god.
It's big. This Shaman's like, I am a tank Shaman.
Oh my god.
Beware the small tank. But does that... Oh, they still have quite a lot of mana too, though.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking that mana would be quite low, but it looks like they have got quite a lot still.
Oh, that's looking bad.
Go on, Trunk. Touch of death. Oh, look at that damage.
Yeah,
oh,
4.8k per hit.
Him. The sleep just saved. But that's only going to last 12 seconds now. It's no longer 15. It's no longer 30. You don't have much time to recover your HP back.
Oh, he just made it in time then.
I mean, yeah, you can do all the damage you want, but you're against a tank shaman with Thorn Shield.
Yeah.
Which is reflecting damage back, and his HP is looking low.
Oh, I think he just killed himself.
Yeah, he did.
Long time I haven't seen that.
Damage.
Even with the nerf that he'd seen in the first patch, it's incredible. It still does make have an impact, Thorn Shield.
It definitely does. I mean, you don't really notice it, but then obviously in situations like that, you can really notice it. Let's have a look. People talking about Cyberpunk now.
Oh, I love Cyberpunk. It's a great game.
But Cyberpunk is awful on PS4. The graphics are just appalling.
Well, have you seen? They've tried to get it running on a 3090 RTX with all settings maxed, and it spits out about 20 FPS on a 3090, mind you. The newest graphics cards you can get.
Talking about graphics cards, they're on a shortage of graphics cards right now in the world.
They're on a shortage
I just
of
had
everything.
to mention that. Just a random fact, you know. Cool, we have got Nobi versus Not Fabi. A sniper via Shaman. No, not a Shaman, an Excavator. Jesus, I'm confusing myself today.
Yeah, just real quick, Chatty, yeah, it does run fine on your PC, but probably you don't have ray tracing enabled. Ray tracing is when it really, really hurts. And DLSS off as well. That's when it really hurts. And there is Achim again. Good afternoon, Achim. Giving out some codes once again.
So, you know how Santa gives presents to everyone? Secretly, he is Santa. That's his second job. he jumps down chimneys and just leaves in codes by Christmas trees.
Achim, the Santa Claus of Florensia. I agree on that.
And that is why everyone loves him.
And Not Fabi is looking quite grim, and yeah, indeed, it's done with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, real quick before the question comes up again, those codes are one-time use only, and for one person only. So the fastest one to grab him is the only one to get him. That's a nice slogan, isn't it?
It definitely is, yes.
Right, was that Big Clock versus
Big Clock, yes.
versus a Lucky Strike? Lucky Strike, a name that I haven't seen before. Have you?
I haven't, no. But it's Lucky Strike, technically.
And I guess it's supposed to be Lucky Strike. Lukey, like Lucky Luke. Do you know Lucky Luke?
Yes.
Wow, you're that old?
Excuse me?
I used to have a game of that from PS1. It was hilarious.
Did you just call me old?
Yeah.
Fight me.
PvP?
Yeah, let's go.
You guys heard it. Didn't we have a PvP, was that last week, and I won?
Yeah, No, you did not win.
Yeah, no, I did win.
Any HP off me. You
No,
did
no,
nothing
no.
to me.
Yeah, but I did win.
No, you didn't. I
Yeah.
won.
Vegan was
Vegan?
there. Don't remember? Vegan was there. He said
Vegan
that I won.
sides with you. He is siding with you.
No, he's seen the truth.
The truth that you're weak.
The truth that I won without even hitting you once.
Excuse me. I'd like to see you reproduce it on stream. Yes.
Sure.
Let's have a look. Celty, here's my code for coming in my room. Love Celty 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cringe. Not even trying to redeem it. Lucky Luke, good man, good times. Fantastic times. Why does I say that I'm always wrong? Because you are always wrong. Yes, Celty is right. So Vegan is obviously siding with you.
See? Because he's seen that I won in the PvP.
Wow, okay. Meanwhile, we have got Kaznu v Cyclona.
2 court magicians. Or, well, nowadays you'd rather call them court magic knights.
According to players, yes.
According to players, yeah. That's a thing that I've been... Like, have we seen that last season as well? That many court magicians using Phantom... Was that Phantom Grief?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what players were explaining to everyone was, you know, by going CMK, you have the option to extend your combo by an extra 2 skills, which is obviously more damage than what you can do with just standard CM skills.
Definitely, but
then
then...
a lot of people are running it because you get maximum DPS burst.
Yeah, again, of course. But I'd assume then, of course, you do lack somewhere else, perhaps? Like, as in you have less AoE?
I'm not sure. I think most of the time, I think only have 1 AoE max, and that's Wrath of Earth. I think the other AoEs have only got 1 point. So that could be the difference. I'm not sure, unfortunately. I want to see a PvP Ice v Celty, to be honest. Celty keeps wimping out some.
No, I said we're doing it once we reach 5,000 followers.
How many followers are we on?
Hold on. Right now we're at 392.
So 4,608 to go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Codes, that Shaman looks so good. We have 300 right now.
Now they're finding over here inside the people. It's there you go. Now I can target
we
them.
have got, let's see, Eisen v Dragon 917, Gladiator v Sniper.
So you as a sniper player, am I right that guessing that snipers do sort of have an easy time against gladiators?
They do. Snipers definitely have quite an easy time against gladiators. Definitely back in the day, anyway. Right now, gladiators can actually, if they use their skills correctly, completely outplay the sniper. But in most of the cases, sniper is just going to be doing hit and run, loads of damage, and yeah, it's just quite easy for the sniper overall.
Yeah, because well, obviously, the sniper can kite him, but then the what that hurt.
Oh, crit on a stun.
But at the same time, gladiators too regenerate a lot of HP, so
they do. But what we're seeing here is a gladiator's got no MP.
That is correct.
They can have all the HP in the world, but if they can never hit or touch the sniper, Eisen's going to have an easy time. And he's doing just hit and run, slowing him down, doing some damage over time skills. Probably will get out the net launch soon to completely immobilize him. Gets the sniping. And again, hit and run.
Yeah, but it is looking better and better for Eisen.
It definitely is.
Oh, Dragon taking its time to regenerate.
Yep, using the 5 seconds of the stun wisely. Oh, missed. Eisen's turn to recover. And I think we're going to see a bit of deja vu here. Just hit and run, waiting for sniping to come off cooldown. It's a sniping that he's waiting for in order to probably finish Dragon off. Oh. Dragon unable to do anything there.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to do an auto attack. It seemed to cancel continuously.
That's what it looked like.
A bit weird. And yeah, Eisen takes the win. That was very weird how the auto attack there just cancelled.
Yeah.
Twice.
It's probably a bit of a server side misplacement of the players.
Look. Lost Boy v Lossor.
Lost Boy, another name I haven't seen before.
Yeah, an excavator too, via CM. You're seeing a lot of excavators in this
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that explorers are rising these days, or the numbers of
Definitely are.
explorer.
But to be fair, everyone had an excavator just for the wings, and it's like now people are just saying like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna play excavator.
Yeah, that is
I
probably
think
true.
ever since Realm came out, excavators were just always needed. They had the more easier time in Realm compared to other classes, and everyone just wanted excavator. Plus, they are the coolest class.
That is correct.
I mean, okay, so it looks like Lost Boy running away with Crimson Dust. Lost Boy just recovering his HP. Does get the stun there. It's a bit of extra damage, and Lost Boy has run out of Anna, but he does get the combo off. A Wrath Earth, getting a Fireball, a Fire Pole. That damage is just not looking good. It's just ticking away. It's like a death timer to death door.
Big damage output then.
Big damage. Much wow. Okay. There's some weird languages in the stream chat, so I will not read that.
Guys, just keep in mind the language in the chat should stay English, please, so everyone can understand and participate in the conversation.
Absolutely, and I'll be missing out otherwise. I'm not as talented as you guys. I only know a couple of languages.
A couple, as in two.
Couple. Two, yes.
Ah.
I would never tell you.
We're still waiting for your German impression.
Oh, my German. Oh. Well, you'll hear my German when we hit 5,000 followers. I'll talk German with you when we do our PvP.
All right, fair enough. Looks like that was it for the second round.
Yep.
Yes, it was. Let me refresh the ranking and we'll see how it's looking. So in terms of the in terms of the first 3 spots, nothing has changed at all. Still with Lichen, Tenopane, and Nobi, followed by I1, Aizen, Cyclona, Randall, Ivy Queen, Big Clock, Retica, and so on. So yeah, not a lot has changed up there, but we do see a few new names, like I said, Big Clock. I haven't seen Big Clock before, but apparently they've participated in 2 matches now.
And the good thing is that if one of those players beats Tenopane or Nobi or I1, they will gain more points than they would if they were against their own points. So there's definitely a big chance for an upset to happen, and they can gain like 30 extra points.
That is correct. And where is Alti? I'll be in the top 3 only for you. Well, that's quite a distance you have to travel here from the 15th spot. Quite a bit of distance.
Rexon, if you can get into the top 3, I will allow you to claim Celti as your waifu.
Hey, I'm not some sort of item to trade.
You are an object, and you are mine, and I am trading you to Rexon under a deal.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, by next week, Iceflux will, for some weird reason, have disappeared.
Yeah, I would love to see you try to do that.
Well, last week it happened with your internet.
Yeah, you DDoSed me. That was it.
That was it. Right, so I'm really, I really can't stress it out enough how amazed and how like happy I am to see that many changes in PvP and the dynamic. You know, everything like seems to be a bit quicker in PvPs and all that. And as a long-term player, it's just amazing to see that. Makes me smile all the time.
Yeah, I completely agree. And it's like, you know, we can see the difference.
Yeah.
Like, if you compare it, like, I know there's still issues still with the class balance. I know there's still things that can be tweaked. But if you compare it to when it first, you know, the old version, you can definitely see changes.
Yeah.
You can definitely see how impacting it is.
And it's just for me, like I said, like a long-term player, you know, remembering those times where it was like, oh yeah, okay, a noble is here, you know, and you knew that like, okay, so don't fight the noble. And now you have a chance against him, you know. And like you just mentioned, obviously there's a few other problems that we have to tackle, like Like the Gladiator, for example, is still very strong, right? Some people would disagree right now, I know. Just how I see it is like Gladiator is still strong. And then you have the Shamans that I believe are still a bit on the weaker side of things. So,
Got say you've got Magic Knights and their pets, trying to balance that out a bit.
yeah,
You've
exactly.
then also got obviously CMs and their insane Wrath of Earth damage.
Yeah, so there's still a lot of things that have to be done. But like I said, I mean, like class balancing is something that is never really done. It always keeps evolving.
Absolutely. And there's no intention to ever stop it. Even if we reach an ideal, scenario when, oh my god, every class is balanced, it's perfect, we still want to change things. We still want to always tweak and improve things.
Exactly, yeah. Well, I assumed you can never really like achieve a full like perfect balanced state of everything, because that's the other side of class balancing is people, the players, they will always come up with a broken meta or a super strong meta. They will always find a trick to make the balance not balanced anymore. But that's the best part about it, honestly.
It is the best part, players spend hours trying to work out something that's broken, and then, change it.
Exactly.
So thank you, Bless. How is the Glad overpowered? It's like one of the underrated classes. The Gladiator was mostly OP because of defense.
Yeah.
It was not taking much damage, and let's be honest, when it gets up close, it hits like a truck. So you end up with like a steel giant that's just tanky and also lethal.
And, obviously the tanky part, while a Gladiator should certainly tank to some point, the tanky part still belongs to the Guardian Swordsman, And currently, as a Gladiator, you get more or less the best of both worlds. You get a lot of tankiness, and you get a lot of damage. And so that's where we're heading, with the patches, is define the classes more. Besides giving more diversity as to what you can go for, PvE, PvP, AoE. We also want to define the classes more. So you have the Guardian Swordsman, which is the tank. You have the Gladiator, which, again, is still a bit tanky, but mostly the rage-infused truck that will run at you with, 150% speed and hit you like a truck.
So it's basically like a train, and you're just strapped onto the railroad tracks, unable to move.
But like I said, it's like currently the Gladiator is just a bit too tanky.
Yeah, and hopefully that won't be the case soon.
Right, looks like we are done collecting, or the moderators are done collecting the names for the third round. Yup.
The third and final round of today.
Went by so fast.
It has actually. Well, actually, it's been 1 hour 15 minutes, so.
Well, I didn't feel like it.
Doesn't know. Some news is that Burr already finished their PvP league about 20 to 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, that's as usual.
And now you can see 2 of the Burr moderator teams just chilling in the corner, just watching us.
Obviously, Cheeksy, we are looking at all the classes, right? I'm just giving an example here, but we're obviously looking at all the classes.
Like we gave an example for Gladiator, an example for MK, an example for CM. We are aware every class has their own strong suit still, which is slightly too much. And obviously, this is going to come down to the case of when we can tweak them and what we can change it to. Meanwhile, though, we have got our first PvP of round number 3.
Lucky Strike. Or Lukey.
I'm sorry, I'm always going to call it Lukey. If you miss out the C, it is not lucky. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. I don't know who one needs to be on. Cyclona, okay. Crimson Dust there, and Cyclona's still doing damage though.
Yeah, but
obviously being protected.
The Crimson Dust came out a bit too late, I think. Like 1 millisecond too late, and the fire pole went through without reflecting the damage.
For sure. And that's the other thing with Crimson Dust, like if they have protection and mana on, toggled on, it's just going to deplete their MP.
Yeah, which, does make sense, of course.
Could you just imagine if Crimson Dust made you lose your HP rather than your MP? That
That
would be
would
like a
hurt.
massive. That would be like a massive break.
That would hurt a lot. If it went
It
straight for the HP instead of MP. Ow.
I mean, it would definitely be interesting.
Oh, it would. Definitely. Right, who are we seeing next? Not Fabi versus Kings Down. Alright, interesting. The shaman for me is called Jeremy.
Okay.
Oh, well, okay. I thought then not Fabi. No, sorry, Kings Down died, but he survived with barely like what, 1,000 HP?
Yeah, with like 1,000 HP. But it is over now. Not Fabi does take the win.
Wow, okay. Wow.
I mean, that's just what a powerful sniper can do.
Alright, let me see. Imagine if Shaman Revenant went by or passed by the Court Magician's POM.
I mean,
It's a nice idea, certainly.
technically it should, because doesn't it drain MP and HP? So technically it should drain both, shouldn't it? So technically, wouldn't that just be a bug?
I guess so. But then again, I mean, technically yes, but POM makes the MP the HP.
I guess, but 2k HP damage is like a third of a noble's life.
That's true.
One skill just takes off a third, even with protection of mana equipped. That would actually be kind of hilarious. So we have got Kiki Amiga v I1, using the lure in order to wait for Crimson Dust to wear off. Using the full Commonwealth now, so we're getting a Wrath of Earth, the standard Fireball and Firepole. And I1 is looking very tanky though. Doesn't really seem to be taking much damage at all.
Still a lot of damage, and I assuming Kiki Omega is now going for teleporting around. I just barely got hit with the gas bomb. That's a bit unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the cooldowns to come off. But I1 is using this to his advantage, stunning and doing as much damage as he can. And he does get the Crimson off.
Oh, and he's using the Shade to recover. Okay.
Well, no, so they both landed at the exact same time. So Kiki had no choice but to wait for Crimson, or, to get some MP back first in order to survive. Oh, put to sleep yet again.
And there is
I1 seems to
another...
be having a lot of dreams lately today.
A lot of what? Sorry?
He's having a lot of dreams today.
Oh, yeah, certainly. Oh, okay. Both of them still looking sort of healthy. I mean, Kiki could now technically just keep attacking because he has the MP and the HP, but he decides to shade and then probably go out with a bit of damage again. Okay, there comes the Ice Shield protecting him from a potential high damage input. Now only thing that's gonna hurt him is dots or damage over time attacks. And the shield is gone again, so I was probably going to try and get close to get that burst shot off, but not happening. Kiki just keeps teleporting away, trying again. There comes a burst shot. Is that going to be enough damage? Kiki running out of MP. That's the POM off. Oh my god.
Oh my god, and the dot finished him off.
Yeah. Oh wow, okay.
I'll be honest, I actually thought I1 was going to lose this one.
Yeah.
But turned it around.
Definitely. I thought I1 would lose then, but very well played. Wow.
Two things to note on that was well-timed Crimson Dust right in the middle of Kiki's lure.
Absolutely.
And his shade. So that kind of stopped him from being able to do any damage output. And if he did do the damage output, it would have been a risk factor. It would be, can I do more damage than what my MP has?
Right, what do we have now? Court Magician against Court Magician. Ragasan versus Mr. Kolak. Wait.
I can't find Ragasan. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is. all the way back there. Why did it just have
Shiny
Crimson
guy.
Dust a second ago?
I don't know.
Because Kolak is not a court magician. I had someone. I misclicked. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
That makes sense.
Mr. Kolak is not a court magician. That's why he doesn't have Crimson Dust.
Yeah. No, I misclicked. That's why. Alright, and Ragason going full in, but he is out of mana, more or less.
Yeah.
He's trying to output as much damage as he can.
Yeah, he's just trying to do everything he can.
That was enough.
And yeah, that's it. All the CCs. I'm sorry, but the way you worded it earlier, though, when you were basically saying he's not a CM, how does he have Crimson? I was like, wait, what? Is that a new patch? Are we going to have Crimson on CMs in future?
Yeah, that's gonna happen. The bestest idea.
The bestest idea, okay.
Right, now we have Nobi versus Losao. 105 Court Magician against an Excavator. Oh, I love Excavator versus Court Magician.
Well, after we just saw I1's match, we can see an Excavator can win.
Oh, absolutely.
And we can see how close it was as well. So there we go. Also using Shade. However, he was Crimson Dusted, and he's not holding back. He's just doing damage.
He forgot Pom. He forgot POM.
Oh,
Oh
my
no.
God. And the gas bomb is ticking away.
What? Where is he gone? Oh, okay.
Oh, he's gone over there. He's recovering after that bit of misplay.
Ooh, okay. Nice teleporting
waiting.
away, trying to keep distance. No, yeah, that was a okay.
I think he was waiting for his cooldowns to come up, but obviously he teleports back in to do a stun, and Nobu was ready this time.
And that was just MP pod activated.
Yep, and he is lost.
Yep.
I mean, using MP pot and thinking, oh, none of these guys will see me using MP pot. It's fine. The funny thing is, even after the MP pot, he's nearly out of mana.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was a misclick, but I'm not here to judge. That was an MP pot, and that means that Nobi does win.
Absolutely. And Nobi's like, I'm not happy with this. I still want to win. Ragason, you must be supporting me way more, Celty. I didn't hear you saying, go, Ragason. I'm disappointed. You'll get vegetables tonight.
See, as a commentator, I am not supposed to take any sides.
Wait, aren't we?
We're not supposed to, even though we do it.
Oh, I thought we could.
Oh, you can. Ooh, Tenno Pain versus the Gladiator. Go Dragon!
Okay. Yes, Dragon! Beat that Tenno's ass!
Now, I think this is when we will actually see Tenno Pain use a... How did Dragon just regenerate all the HP? What a madman.
I mean, yeah, he's quite tanky too. He wasn't actually taking that much.
Yeah. Is that when we'll see Tenno Pain use Lure?
Maybe.
Oh, that's
This be
great.
the first one. He's trying not to. He's like refusing to use it.
Plot twist, he doesn't even have Lure.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, me neither.
I think the only time I've seen him use lore is against other nobles. But no, it looks like Tenno does clean the wing quite comfortably.
Yeah. Like, it's just a machine, this guy.
You know the issue? I think we weren't cheering for Dragon loud enough.
Yeah.
Clearly, if we cheered him up more, we yelled, he would have got 100% attack bonus.
All right, from a nice fight to a... I'll just say, guys, get your beverage, your soft drink ready. Sit down on the couch and enjoy the next 5 minutes. That's all I can say.
Oh no, I ran out of beverages.
I still have my water.
I've only got like a little tiny bit of water left, and it's not enough to last me 5 minutes. Okay.
Salty, take a look at ranks. I'm already almost top 10. All right, you're making your way up there.
So, be interesting because obviously wasn't Randall against Vegan last time?
I don't remember.
So it would be the case of, does he now play the priest matchup a bit differently, or does he still try to go for as much damage as he can? We are seeing he's just using his stuns whenever. He is just doing as much damage as he can. He's not trying to time his stuns to cancel the healing. So I believe Vegan is going to have quite a comfortable time healing up the damage.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's still full. I mean, we're 45 seconds in, still full. I don't see an end in sight. And it is, as an excavator, it is quite frustrating to play against the priest. Because just,
I think,
you know, most of the damage you do just gets, like, healed back up like nothing.
I think it's interesting for anyone, like, if you don't do enough damage where they can just heal back, it's like, I don't do damage, man. You know, I don't want anything to do with this.
Right, if you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask. We have another 4.5 minutes, or sorry, 3.5 minutes to go.
A rework on Thorn or the bug fix of the shift plus walk.
Yeah.
Not possible currently.
Yeah, so I do see that Thorn gets mentioned a lot lately. Again, we do have all the skills, so to speak, in sight. So we're looking into all the skills eventually, which is like we said, which is going step by step. But yeah, the ultimate goal obviously is to have all the skills, where necessary, of course, be updated.
I'm just reading the shout chat. It's actually kind of interesting what they're saying.
Right, and yeah, we're 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. Both parties still looking very healthy, although Renel is a bit low, running low on mana, but not like Vegan has the damage to do anything anyways.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, if Randall runs out of mana, it's just going to be a lot easier for Vegan to heal. Ragson saying, yeah, he's definitely claimed you, by the way. Ragson X Celti.
And you're just okay with it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're an object. You're no one special to me.
Oh, God.
You're just someone that I just use for my own, you know, happiness, and then I just toss you aside.
Heretic XPS5.
The best thing is that I can break that whole X up.
Yeah, I mean, do you have a PS5 though? That's the question.
I already said I did.
No, not you. I mean, Heretica.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah, I know. So, like, okay, so you have the PS5. Is it good? Do you have any games on it even?
I do.
Which one?
Cyberpunk.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, that's why I was saying compared to PS4, it's so much better.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
I mean, I would have bought it on my PC, but, you know, I needed a reason to buy a PS5. And the games I'm waiting for aren't coming out in the future. Well, for a while.
I heard.
Huh?
Oh, I told I'm waiting for Ice Flux. Xbox Series X is the best. I don't know. The new Xbox has got some really cool features, but the games on it, that you know, there's not a lot of exclusives for it.
Is there Cyberpunk on Xbox?
I don't know.
Waiting for your Christmas gift. Erasia, have you checked out the codes? That's more than enough Christmas gifts.
You got to remember, right? He's given over 1,000 codes this year, okay?
Yeah.
To all of you players. The question is, what are you guys giving him for Christmas?
That is actually correct. That's a good question.
I mean, he gives you codes. What are you going to give him? Are you going to give him cookies? Are you going to give him a day without headaches?
Right, and
there we
we're
go.
4 minutes 48 seconds in, and yeah, that's it's not taking an end.
This never-ending PvP battle is about to be claimed a draw.
I mean, just in case you guys, didn't notice, we've been releasing one code last week, one code this week on the Discord server, with some nice little gifts in them, and who knows, maybe there's more where that came from. And that's 5 minutes. That's
That was
another
the longest 5 minutes of my life.
That was right.
I felt like I was, locked in an eternal corridor of darkness.
But now we have a little bit something more interesting. We have Eretica versus Tofu.
Ooh, another excavator v sniper. Round 2. Oh, I think they PvP'd already. And I believe Eretica came out on top last time. So, straight away, Crimson and the sniping. Ouch.
Good decision.
Yeah. I mean, weren't you saying before that people should use Crimson straight off the bat?
As against a sniper, yeah, but it's a bit of a coin flip, really, because the sniper could pull off the tactic where they don't fire sniping immediately, or they could fire sniping immediately. But I guess the safe bet is, in fact, using Crimson Dust right away.
For sure. I mean, if it was me, I would only ever do sniping after burst shot. I would never really go flat off the bat with it. But looks like Eretica does take the win.
Yeah.
Very, very comfortable win. Do you like tofu, Celty?
Only ever had it like a couple times in my life, but yeah, sure, if it's made nicely.
The fact you've even had it disgusts me.
Hey, you gotta, live healthy.
I eat healthy, thank you.
Yeah, McDonald's.
More like my Burger Kings and, Domino's and Papa John's.
Domino's is great. They have the best milkshake ever.
Wait. Did you say Domino's and milkshake?
Wait, was it? No, not Domino's. No, I was at Five Guys. Sorry. No, Domino's is the pizza place. Oh, God.
Domino's does milkshakes now, guys. Enjoy.
We're pretty sure, don't they?
No, they don't do
milkshake. But I meant Five Guys.
Okay. Five Guys is good, yes.
Yeah. Do you have?
I mean, Domino's used to be nice cookies.
Do you guys have Five Guys in the UK?
Yeah, it's about a 3-minute walk from my house.
Ooh.
I can go and get one right now if I wanted to.
Okay. That's nice.
It is.
Oh, speaking of, are you guys having a lockdown as well?
Us?
Yep.
Yeah, we're still in lockdown. We've got tier restrictions now.
So
based on how many COVID cases are in each area,
yeah,
you got different restrictions.
Oh, okay, but that can get confusing really quick.
Our country's just weird, okay? I mean, we're the first to approve vaccines and everything, but I don't know.
No, I'm just asking because in Germany, so far we had like a mild lockdown, right? But now they're actually just bringing back full-on lockdown, like it was during the summer, or early this year. So like everything is getting closed and all that.
That's what everyone's pretty much doing these days.
Yeah. No, that's why I've been wondering.
We have got a gladiator v a shaman. Shaman looking quite comfortable here. I don't think we've seen this gladiator before, so.
No, we haven't.
But the shaman is literally just continuously doing touch of death, curse of leaf, getting a lot of damage down with the flow of darknesses. It feels like the gladiator's like, okay, I won't mess with you, I'll run.
Yeah,
like,
but that was
imagine,
just,
the gladiator's a train that goes charging at you. This gladiator's like, no, I'm charging back. I'm going back to my house.
And I think we've seen gladiators only lose today, haven't we?
We have, yes.
Yeah.
I remember the first week or the second week of this event, we did see gladiators actually, winning and showing a lot of improvements.
Yeah.
But this week, it's either people know how to go against gladiators now, or gladiators are just not playing gladiator correctly.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. Meanwhile, Big Clock versus Lancia. Oof. Lancia not using... can't even use Palm, of course, because they are a Magic Knight. That is correct.
Taking a lot of damage though, but obviously he's doing a lot of damage in return. And this is going to come down to probably if Big Clock can get more stuns and get the sniping off again. But Lancia is probably just going to stun and teleport away. Big Clock getting a nice health regen there.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
There is the sleep.
The lure of Incubus.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be enough for the next combo.
I wonder how many people know what Lure of Incubus actually means. We had this conversation before.
We had this conversation when we were making the new descriptions, right?
We were, and I was saying to you, wait, this description is actually a bit weird. What?
Well, it's just like basically fundamentally summoning a demon.
Exactly, you're summoning a demon, and then it's interesting. It looks like Jeremy wishes to fight anyone. If anyone wishes to fight.
Five Guys exists everywhere, no? Five Guys in where I live only came like 4 years ago, or 3 years ago.
Same for us. It came out 2 years ago. Because
Yeah.
obviously it's an American restaurant or takeaway place. So obviously it's only just started moving elsewhere in the UK and other countries. Mostly going for the bigger cities first.
And also we have like only 2 KFCs here as well. It's quite weird. But like every corner you have a McDonald's.
Oh dear God. Okay. What is the next round?
Licton versus Cyclona.
Okay. I believe they fighted last time as well. I can't remember. No, there's been a lot
Pretty sure they
of
did.
neighbor matchups, so
Yeah. Hard to remember all these names. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're seeing it's incredible. So many like CMKs.
well, this is what's happening. Is like when you have a noble v noble matchup. Okay, my game just crashed. Nice.
Oh, okay. Good job.
We are having some technical issues. Thank you, CMs.
A lot of teleporting around, as you know, from Court Magicians, and both still looking quite healthy. And now Cyclone is having the opportunity to go out with the entire combo against Licton. Missing a couple times. There comes the sleep even. Licton now, of course, is losing MP. What's Cyclona doing? Licton, yeah. Oh, okay. So the shade was just interrupted by a lightning shock. And there comes the lightning shock from Licton. And now... Oh, okay. Oh, Shade of Fear just missed, and Licton went with Lure of Incubus instead. Okay, that was unfortunate. A lot of misses from Licton today when it comes to Shade.
And I am back.
Welcome back. And
Those two who maybe crashed, shame on you.
right, looks like the health bar is not working anymore, but we're just gonna deactivate it for now because it's just a few matchups left anyways. Oh my god, that's so hard to keep in track while they're teleporting around. Licton very low, uses the shade to regenerate, but it's looking very playing a little bit with switching weapons, as you can see. Now it's a cat and mouse play right there.
Yeah, what they're mostly doing is just teleporting away, waiting to try to get the first move, like Lure or Shade.
Yep.
And what's worth noting is if they try using Shade, then there's enough time to teleport there and stun them. So that's why they're being very careful. But it's like Cyclona does get the first move, and yeah, does take the win.
Yeah, but very well played from Licton, who was teleporting around a lot and basically using every sleeve he had up his arms. Very well played. Every sleeve he had up his arms? What? Every card he had up his sleeves. Oh my god. Right. Do we have any more matches left? Nope. Looks like that was the very last match of today. So
What about we got me and Jeremy?
Well, that doesn't count. Let me refresh. And what do we see? Ten of Pain, Licton, and Nobi still on the first 3 spots. Followed by I1 Eisen, so that hasn't changed a lot. But then we see Cyclona, Ivy Queen, Randall, Heretica. So we do see the ranking is dynamic. there's a lot of changes happening, not in terms of the first 3 to 4 spots, but down there is a lot new players coming up now, which is amazing to see. I hope we keep seeing those players because they do have a great chance to get a prize. Remember that not only the first 3 of the entire ranking get a prize, but also every first 3 players of each base class. So you have, in this case, Tenopane, Lichen, and Nobi who get a prize, but then you also have Nobi, Iwon, and Aizen who get a prize because they are, all of them are in the first 3 spots as an explorer. So even if you're all the way down here, all the way in the 20th rank, you still have a chance to get a prize, which again is amazing. It's very nice system right there. But yeah, I mean, that concludes it for today. Everyone is going ham. Looks like we're spawning a little bit of stuff as well.
I was going to say, there's loads of monsters appearing.
Yeah.
It makes me want to join in.
Right. Very interesting. I mean, that was the first time we saw the second class balance patch in action. Obviously, it being based on passive skills, there's not much you can see in terms of, you know, visible difference, perhaps. But I do think that you can definitely feel the difference. The whole balance, the whole timings, you know, all that stuff has changed. And what was previously dominated by nobles is now a more even battlefield for all the classes. What level do you have to be to participate? Any level. You can participate even as a level 1 character. Now, will you win? Probably not. As you can see, most participants are indeed level 105, but you can participate at any time. Oh, you have to be 90 plus. My bad. You have to be 90 plus. But you can participate anytime, whenever you want. So there's no pressure to participate every week in every round. I actually didn't know about the 90 plus rule, but it does make sense.
It's been a rule since the very first season.
Okay.
It's
but
not
yeah.
something that we've added.
Sorry?
It's definitely not something that we've added. So.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, most players, if not all of them, are level 105. Just in order to don't get a free... Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. Obviously, you don't want to have someone giving out free wins. Right.
Thanks to the times 2 XP.
Yeah, but enjoy leveling.
So you know, the times 2 XP is going to be out for quite a while, actually. I think it's early January, isn't it?
I actually do not know it right now how long it's gonna stay, but it will stay a few more days.
At least. I thought it was out for until early January. Maybe I'm wrong.
Again, it can be. I currently literally don't have the time frame in my head right now. Incoming class balance patch. Well, that's gonna take some time.
You got to remember, like, what we showcased the proposers. Then we got to get that on our test server. Then we got to fix any bugs that go wrong, and then we can actually release it. So it's still going to take some time. We can't give you any ETA.
Yeah. We're still in pretty much still working it out because there's a lot of feedback coming from you guys, which is amazing. I love feedback. But there's a lot of feedback coming from you guys, from the task force. There's a lot of, you know, things we still have to work on. And honestly, probably, I'd assume before the patch, you guys will probably see another version of the preview. That's my assumption then. Right, but that concludes it for the 4th week of the 3rd season of the PvP League. Amazing, guys, that you've been all here. All your questions, everything, very welcome. Very nice chat with you guys. Anything you want to add, Mr. Ice?
Wait, those people?
Yeah?
Ah, I didn't notice them.
You guys see who I'm working with? Can you guys imagine my pain?
He says that, but when we work, I'm very informative to him.
That is correct, yeah. He's like, whenever there is a feedback, he's the first one to come and say, Salty, this feedback is bad.
No, I tend to just delete them now. If you've ever noticed your feedback just get deleted instantly, it's probably me.
Probably, yeah. Sometimes it's me, but I just don't say anything.
Yeah, and then I get the blame. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, guys. You guys all have a wonderful Sunday evening or, well, night, wherever you live. I hope you guys have a great start into the next week. Everyone stay healthy, okay? And, next week, next Sunday, same time, same place. And remember, Achim is always giving out some codes. So I see you guys then. Bye-bye.
And goodbye.